Hello to all gamers. We have entered the year 2024, where the Android gaming landscape has changed, giving us a huge number of exciting experiences and cutting-edge adventures. Here are the top 15 best Android games in 2024, so get ready to discover a new generation of Android games. Without further ado, let's start counting down the most anticipated, awesome Android games that will dominate in 2024. Let's journey into the future of mobile gaming together. Clash of Clans, a 2012 free-to-play mobile strategy video game developed and published by Finnish game developer Supercell. The game was released on Google Play for Android on October 7, 2013. The action of the game is set in a fantasy world where you will become the head of a village. In Clash of Clans, you will have to build your own village using resources obtained by attacking other players' villages with troops, earning rewards, buying them with medals, or producing them in your own village. Players can join together to form clans, groups of up to 50 people, who can then participate in clan wars together, donate and receive troops, and socialize with each other. Clash of Clans has received generally positive reviews from critics. 4 spin-offs of the same Clash of Clans universe were developed by Supercell. The first, Clash Royale, was released in 2016. The other 3, Clash Quest, Clash Mini and Clash Heroes, were announced in April 2021. Candy Crush Saga, a free-to-play tile-matching video game released by King on April 12, 2012 for Android. It is a variation of the browser game Candy Crush Saga. In the game, you progress through levels by swapping colored candies on the playing field to make a combination of 3 or more candies of the same color, removing those candies from the board and replacing them with new ones, potentially creating new matches. Combining 4 or more candies creates unique candies that act as power-ups with more powerful abilities to clear the playing field. The boards have various objectives that must be accomplished in a fixed number of moves, such as collecting a certain number of candies of a certain type. Candy Crush Saga is considered one of the most successful games, reportedly earning nearly $1 million a day at its peak. 2014, Candy Crush Saga was played by over 93 million people, and revenue over a 3-month period totaled over $493 million. 5 years after its release on mobile devices, the Candy Crush Saga series has received more than 2.7 billion downloads, and the game has become one of the highest-grossing and most popular mobile apps during that period. As of September 2023, the company's revenue exceeded $20 billion. Since then, King has released 3 related games: Candy Crush Soda Saga, Candy Crush Jelly Saga, and Candy Crush Friends Saga, and most of the company's other mobile games follow the same free-to-play saga format. Mobile Legends Bang Bang, a strategy game developed by Munton Studio. Mobile Legends Bang Bang is a MOBA game with 10-minute 5-on-5 battles, classic maps with 3 lines, 4 forest zones, 2 powerful bosses and 18 defense towers are waiting for you. Mobile Legends Bang Bang features over 100 unique heroes, including tanks, mages, shooters, assassins, warriors and support heroes. At the same time, there is no constant ability upgrading, so the victory depends only on your skills and tactical thinking. Hill Climb Racing is a 2012 2D physics-based racing video game released by Finnish studio Fingersoft for Android. It was originally created by Tony Fingeroos, the founder of Fingersoft, and is the company's most famous product. In the game, you control a driver traveling through hilly terrain, collecting coins along the way and spending them on vehicle upgrades and on the vehicles themselves, as well as keeping an eye on the vehicle's fuel supply. The game has received some generally positive reviews. Further praise was given to the simplistic 2-button controls and the freemium monetization model for its passive approach. Its success led to the creation of the sequel Hill Climb Racing 2 in 2016, and in 2018 the Hill Climb Racing franchise became Finland's second Finnish mobile game franchise. My Talking Tom is a virtual pet app released by Slovenian studio Outfit 7 on November 11, 2013. It was Outfit 7's first game with smoother animations and current Talking Tom design. In November 2018, the sequel My Talking Tom 2, another similar app called My Talking Tom Friends, was released on June 11, 2020. This was the first app released under the new franchise name. The goal of the game is to take care of an anthropomorphic gray-striped cat named Tom, which you can rename if you wish. You are invited to take care of Tom and help him grow from a little kitten into an adult cat by interacting with him in various ways, such as feeding him, taking him to the bathroom, playing mini-games, and putting him in his bed to sleep when he is tired. Tom can repeat words spoken into the device's microphone for 25 seconds using a synthesized voice. Through in-app purchases, in-game currency or Facebook login, there is the ability to visit Tom's friends or travel around the world. In-game currency can be used to purchase various outfits, skins and accessories to dress and customize Tom. Subway Surfers is an endless range mobile game developed jointly by Kilo and Cybo Games, privately held companies from Denmark. It is available on the Android platform and uses the Unity game engine. In the game, you take on the role of young graffiti artists who, after being caught while tagging a section of the subway railroad, run along the train tracks to escape an inspector and his dog. While running, you grab gold coins, power-ups, and many other items while dodging collisions with trains and other objects. You can also jump onto train rooftops and surf hoverboards to avoid being captured until your character crashes into an obstacle, gets caught by an inspector, or gets hit by a train, at which point the game ends. As you play, you can collect various items such as coins, keys, point multipliers, super sneakers, jetpacks, magnets, mystery boxes and power jumpers. A power jumper provides combustion by launching a character. A jetpack gives you the ability to fly. A coin magnet attracts coins on the track. Super sneakers give you the ability to jump higher. And a point multiplier multiplies your scoring speed. Items such as a hoverboard allow the character to avoid collisions and last for about 30 seconds. Daily challenges and seasonal hunts provide rewards for unique moves throughout gameplay. Granny, an indie survival horror game developed and published in 2017 by Swedish developer Dennis Vukanovic, also known as DV Loper. It is a spin-off to the Slendrina series of games. The game features an unnamed protagonist who is trapped and wakes up in an old house. And now he has to solve various puzzles while avoiding the game's main antagonist grandmother, in order to get out of the house within 5 days. The game gained a lot of popularity after its release on various media platforms such as YouTube and Twitch. The game is largely based on sound. Its main antagonist is a grandmother who reacts to any noise made by the player. The overall goal of the game is to escape from the house by using clues, objects, and solving puzzles. The game's story is not mentioned in the mobile version. In the Steam version, the game starts with a scene in which the player is walking through the forest. He finds his grandmother's house and is subsequently attacked by her and loses consciousness. The protagonist wakes up already in bed, which is where the game begins. According to a note on a piece of wood inside the cellar walls, the player is not the first person to be trapped by the grandmother. It is unclear if the previous victim managed to escape from the house, but the note indicates the person was quite badly injured and realized that he had little chance of escape. Among Us. Among Us is a 2018 multiplayer online social deduction game developed and published by American game studio Innersloth. The game was inspired by the party game Mafia and the science fiction horror movie The Thing. The game was released on Android device in June 2018. The action of Among Us takes place in a space-themed setting where players are colorful armless cartoon astronauts. Each player takes on one of two roles. Most are teammates, but a small number are imposters. Teammates work to accomplish their assigned tasks in the game while identifying and voting for suspected imposters who appear identical to their teammates using social deduction, while the imposter's goal is to kill their teammates. While the game was originally released in 2018 and didn't garner much attention, it saw a surge in popularity in 2020 due to many Twitch streamers and YouTube bloggers playing it during the COVID-19 pandemic. It received positive reviews from critics for its fun and engaging gameplay. The game and its stylized characters have been the subject of various internet memes. Asphalt 9 Legends, a 2018 racing game developed by Gameloft Barcelona and published by Gameloft. Released on July 25, 2018, it is the 15th major game in the Asphalt series. Compared to previous entries, there are several new and improved features such as a prestige lineup of cars, new control schemes including an autopilot mode called Touch Drive, and racing modes, as well as a redesigned Shockwave Nitro from Asphalt 6, Adrenaline. The graphics are considered a significant improvement over its 2013 predecessor. Asphalt 8, Airborne, Apex Legends, is a free-to-play shooter game in the Battle Royale genre, developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts. A mobile version of the game called Apex Legends Mobile, designed for touch screens, was released in May 2022 on Android. The game supports cross-platform play except for the aforementioned mobile platforms. The game features 2 game modes. In Battle Royale mode, up to 20 squads of 3 or 30 duos of 2 land on an island and search for weapons and supplies before attempting to defeat all other players in battle. The available play area on the island narrows over time, forcing players to keep moving or find themselves outside the play area, which can prove fatal. The last surviving team wins the round. In Arena mode, players are organized into squads of 3 players and fight another squad in a 3-on-3 team deathmatch over a series of rounds to determine the winner of the match. Teams win when their squad scores at least 3 points and is 2 points ahead of the others. Work on the game began around the end of 2016, but the project remained a secret until the launch. The game's release in 2019 came as a surprise, as it was assumed until then that Respawn Entertainment was working on the studio's other major game. Apex Legends received generally positive reviews from critics who praised the gameplay, the development system and the combination of elements from different genres. Some considered it a worthy competitor to other battle royale games. Apex Legends surpassed 25 million players by the end of the first week and 50 million players in the first month. By April 2021, it had nearly 100 million players, making it one of the most popular video games of all time in terms of player count. Genshin Impact is an RPG developed in 2020 by MiHoYo and published by MiHoYo in mainland China and worldwide by Cognisphere for Android. The game features an anime-style open world and an action-based combat system using elemental magic and character switching. Genshin Impact is a free-to-play game monetized using the gacha game mechanic. Genshin Impact is regularly expanded with patches using games as a service model. The action of Genshin Impact takes place in the fantasy world of Teyvat, home to 7 nations, each connected to different elements and ruled by different gods. The story tells of the Traveler, an interstellar adventurer who, at the beginning of the game, is separated from his twin brother after they land in Teyvat. The Traveler then travels through the nations of Teyvat in search of his lost sibling, accompanied by their guide Payman. Along the way, the two befriend many people, become involved in the affairs of their countries, and begin to unravel the mysteries of the land. Genshin Impact received generally positive reviews, with critics praising its combat mechanics and exciting open world. The game is estimated to have grossed nearly $3.8 billion across all platforms by the end of 2022, representing the highest first-year revenue for any video game. Minecraft is a sandbox game released in 2011, developed by Mojang Studios. The game was created by Marcus Notch Persson using the Java programming language. Minecraft has become the best-selling video game in history, with over 300 million copies sold and nearly 140 million monthly active players as of 2023. In Minecraft, players explore a blocky pixelated procedurally generated three-dimensional world with virtually infinite terrain. Players can find and mine raw materials, create tools and items, and build structures, earthworks and vehicles. Depending on the game mode selected, players can fight hostile mobs and cooperate or compete with other players in the same world. Game modes include Survival Mode, where players must acquire resources to build and maintain health. Creative Mode, where players have unlimited resources and the ability to fly. Spectator Mode, where players can fly, pass blocks and enter the bodies of other players and objects. Adventure Mode, where players must survive without being able to build and place blocks, and Hardcore Mode, where the difficulty is set to difficult and death results in player defeat. The game's large community also offers a wide range of custom content such as modifications, servers, skins, texture packs and custom maps that add new game mechanics and features. Minecraft has received critical acclaim, won several awards and been named one of the greatest video games. Social media, parodies, adaptations, merchandise and annual Minecon conferences have played an important role in popularizing the game. The game has also been used for educational purposes to teach chemistry, computer-aided design, and computer science. In 2014, Mojang and the intellectual property of Minecraft were acquired by Microsoft for $2.5 billion. Several additional projects have also been created, including Minecraft Story Mode, Minecraft Earth, Minecraft Dungeons, and Minecraft Legends. In addition, a game movie of the same name is scheduled for release in 2025. Call of Duty Mobile is a free-to-play first-person shooter video game developed by Timmy Studio Group and published by Activision for Android. It was released on October 1, 2019 and became one of the biggest mobile game launches in history, generating over $480 million in sales and 270 million downloads for the year. Call of Duty Mobile has been published in other regions by Garena, Tencent Games, VNG Corporation and Timmy Studio Group. Players can choose between ranked and unranked matches in multiplayer mode. The game has two types of in-game currency: credits, which are earned during the game, and COD points, which are purchased with real money. The full version of the game is free to play, but some exclusive character skins and weapons can only be purchased with COD points. In addition to the standard player matching, a separate room is also available for both multiplayer and Battle Royale modes, where players can invite and battle with their in-game friends. Garena Free Fire is a free Battle Royale game, developed and published by Garena for Android. It was released on December 8, 2017. In 2019, it became the most downloaded mobile game in the world, with over 1 billion downloads on the Google Play Store. In the first quarter of 2021, it was the highest-grossing mobile game in the United States. In November 2019, the company's total revenue exceeded $1 billion. As of 2021, Free Fire had more than 150 million daily active users. The game features two main game modes, Battle Royale and Clash Squad. In Battle Royale, 50 players are thrown onto an island and must fight to be the last one standing. Clash Squad is a team mode where two teams of 4 players battle each other in a match to 2 wins. Free Fire features a variety of weapons, items, and vehicles that players can use to survive. The game also features a playable character system with unique skills. In September 2021, Garena released Free Fire Max, a graphically enhanced version of the game with improved textures, lighting and sound effects. The Free Fire World Series, the game's official annual cybersport competition, became the most popular cybersport event at the time, with its peak live viewership exceeding 5.4 million. In Free Fire, players control a third-person character and use the joystick to move around. The fire button allows them to shoot and throw objects. The character can perform actions such as jumping, crawling, and lying down. During the game, players can use the Wall of Darkness grenade as cover to protect themselves from damage. PUBG Mobile is a free-to-play battle royale video game developed by Lightspeed Quantum Studio, a division of Tencent Games. It is an adaptation of PUBG Battlegrounds for mobile devices. It was originally released for Android on March 19, 2018. It was published by several publishers in different regions, including Krafton, Tencent, and BNG Games. By December 2022, PUBG Mobile had been downloaded about 1.3 billion times and generated over $9 billion in revenue. It is also the second most popular mobile video game of all time. The gameplay of PUBG Mobile is similar to that of the original PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Players parachute down to a remote island and battle to be the last surviving player, competing alone or in teams of 2 or 4, depending on the game mode selected before the match. Each match lasts about 30 minutes. It takes exactly 32 minutes and 50 seconds to completely close the zone. After that, it's another 11 seconds until you die inside the zone. So the potential maximum is about 33 minutes and 1 second if you try to heal yourself. The game begins with participants flying an airplane over one of a set of possible maps, also chosen before the match. As they cross the map, players choose where to parachute down. When the airplane completes its flight, a blue border forms around the perimeter of the island, marking the boundary between the safe zone and the outer blue zone. The blue zone shrinks every few minutes, and anyone who remains in the zone will gradually lose health as long as they remain there, potentially to the point of death. The rate of health loss increases as the safe zone shrinks. When players first reach the island, they have no supplies or weapons. Therefore, they have to find weapons and ammo around abandoned houses or loot them from dead players. In general, the best weapons and equipment can be found in the more dangerous parts of the map. In addition to the regular reduction of the safe zone, temporary red zones may randomly appear. These zones are haphazardly pelted with bombs for relatively short periods of time. Touching an exploded bomb will kill you immediately. Occasionally, an airplane will fly over the battlefield to release a package of special equipment, possibly an artillery ship, that is not found anywhere else on the island. All of these special events, including the usual safe zone reduction, are announced to players before they happen to give fair warning. Additional features unique to the mobile version of PUBG include login bonuses, missions and micro-targets, team recruitment, map and compass improvements with larger and clearer markers next to teammates, and an auto-mining system, as well as increased bots. And so, my friend, before you is the top 15 best Android games in 2024. As technology continues to advance, so does creativity and innovation in the gaming industry. The year 2024 promises to be an exciting year for Android gamers, and the games entering the market will push the boundaries of what's possible on our handheld devices. We hope this list has inspired you to explore new worlds, overcome new challenges, and most importantly, have fun. Don't forget to share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Which game are you most excited about? Did we miss anything important to you? Your feedback is very important to the development of the gaming community. So share your thoughts and let's make 2024 the year of unforgettable gaming experiences. Subscribe to new gaming content. Stay tuned for updates and see you soon. May your reflexes be fast, your strategies be unbeatable, and your victories be legendary.